Yes, bienvenue sur Racines&Culture.
Astafari.
Comme tous les samedis, 15h30, 16h30, avec le frère Antoine et moi-même.
Salutations à tous, auditeurs, auditrices. Vivant et en direct, 107.5 FM. Burning Spears. Follow Marcus Garvey. Spéciale émission Racines et Culture, Roots&Culture. Yes, I do.
Yes, I.
Prêt à passer la prochaine?
Ah, je suis prêt, surtout après ce message si puissant de Burning Spear.
Yeah, man.
Faut suivre Marcus Garvey.
Yes, I.
Et on continue avec Don Carlos. Time.
Tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, wake up to meet the rising sun. Get on your feet, don't be no slow. Rolling stone, Yana no mass. You move too slow, you will pay the cost. Hear me when I say, cause tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, let's make it while the sun is shining. Get up, let's do something creative. Don't waste your time away, or you won't see that day. Tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say, tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say.
Mulhouse, time is so precious.
Wake up to meet the rising sun. Get on your feet, don't be no slum. Rolling stone, gather no more. You move too slow.
Il est 15h39. Rendons grâce pour le bon message, les bonnes choses.
As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious.
Time is so precious.
And so I say,
le temps est vraiment précieux.
Tomorrow is another day. As the clock keep ticking away, time is so precious, and so I say. Let's make it while the sun is shining. Wake up.
On continue avec la prochaine. Misty in Roots. Earth. Un petit message à tous ceux qui nous écoutent. Aujourd'hui dans nos locaux Motoko, il y a des portes ouvertes avec un événement, ça s'appelle History Event Photography, où il y a un événement, où il y a une exposition de photographes. Il y a pas mal de photographes dans Mulhouse qui sont venus à Motoko aujourd'hui pour partager leur exposition, dont on fait aussi de la musique tout à l'heure.
Musique.
Il y a aussi de la nourriture à Étal, fait par l'association Far Highway Prod.
Bio.
Donc oui, bio. On vous invite tous à venir partager un moment musical, reggae music encore, tout à l'heure à 17h. Et venir voir aussi tous les exposants avec les photographies.
Il y a vraiment de jolies expositions, hein. J'ai vu quelques photos vraiment belles, quoi.
Et il y a pas mal de monde aussi avec le beau temps qu'il y a aujourd'hui, donc
c'est vrai.
On encourage tous ceux qui nous écoutent, qui n'ont rien à faire, de se déplacer, de venir nous rejoindre, nous rencontrer en chair.
Yeah, man.
Yes, I. Honorable auditeur, auditrice, prochaine chanson, Earl 16, Awake. Écoute ça. Wake up, Toulouse.
From your slumbering, it's a brand new morning. Alright, and let's make a move. Too long we've been sleeping. Away with the gesturing, it's a brand new dawning. Arise and get in the groove. Time to stop the loafing. But come along, make we rock it steady. Make you move if you know, say you're ready. Cause the wind of change is blowing. The freedom tide is raging. And you know we should keep it tight. We will overcome if we live upright. Cause it's time for us to unite. We just can't watch and keep quiet. No more colonials are rule.
Yes,
And they
sir.
just can't stop us now.
Rasta sur les ondes FM avec Reggae Music. Pour passer un message d'unité, de conscience, d'amour et surtout de vérité. Earl 16, écoute ça.
Arise, make we make a move. Too long we've been sleeping. Away with the gesturing. It's a brand new dawning. Rise up and get in the groove. Too long we've been loafing. And we don't need no more troubles. We used to get it on the double. And if you can't find a prophet in Rastafari, you should keep your faith. So come along if we rock it steady. Make you move if you know, say you're ready. Cause you know we've got to hold on tight. And we will overcome this fight. Away from the slumbering, it's a brand new morning. Alright.
Haile Selassie the first is calling all of his children to bring forth the manifestation of a divine work. The glorious land, you know, Shashamane.
On continue avec LMS
Yo, hey,
500, accompagné de Morgan Heritage and the Families.
Haile Selassie the first is calling all his children to build the city now. 500 Rasta family, I hear Shashamane calling.
Rasta Family.
Demand the city now. Haile Selassie the first.
Un salut spécial à tous les Rastas autour du monde. Rasta Family. Rastafari.
Yeah, yeah.
Time is near, the kingdom of Jah must manifest, the land don't declare. The center of the earth, the ark of the covenant is there, where the child was born, wearing the new name, God and earth. Haile Selassie is the name. Holy Shashamane, land of milk and honey. Selassie calling, families, are you ready? Children of the diaspora, answer Jah calling. So it is written, so let it be done. The kingdom of Jah on earth awaits us now. 500 Rasta family, I hear Shashamane calling. Demand the city now. Haile Selassie, I the first, is calling all his children to build the city now. 500 Rasta family, I hear Shashamane calling.
Yes, I thank you. On va aussi un peu parler à nos auditeurs, leur expliquer ce qu'on va faire maintenant aussi avec la radio. Donc expliquer que maintenant on va structurer nos émissions comme on avait dit. Au début mettre une sélection musicale roots avec des vinyles, mettre ça en place. Donc c'est toi frère Guillaume qui va mettre ça en place.
Yeah, je vais mettre ça en place et on va vraiment passer du roots à l'ancienne sur vinyle. Comme ça on a vraiment la vraie qualité de son, la vraie qualité d'enregistrement reggae music. Et le bon message Rastafari aussi.
Puis ça fait vivre le vinyle aussi.
Yeah man.
Parce que ça se perd avec les traditions aujourd'hui là.
Beaucoup de
la
téléchargements,
technologie, quoi.
internet, c'est vrai que ça, le vinyle il se perd aujourd'hui. Et ce serait bien aussi de leur faire écouter vraiment aux gens l'enregistrement vinyle, la qualité du vinyle. C'est un autre enregistrement, une autre qualité d'enregistrement.
Yes, donc dans les prochaines émissions, restez bien à l'écoute.
Yeah, man.
Il y aura du vinyle. Et aussi prochainement, il y aura des recettes haïtales, végétales, partagées. Où c'est qu'avec le frère, on expérimente ça à la maison, fait maison. Comme des fromages fait maison, des falafels fait maison, différentes choses comme des similés de viande fait maison, donc on partagera aussi la recette de ces produits et autant aussi culturellement sur le mouvement Rastafari, des interviews ou aussi culturellement sur d'autres sujets. On va aussi développer des micro-trottoirs.
On laissera l'avis au peuple et on laissera le choix en fait au peuple de soit de parler, s'exprimer pour la radio, soit de ne pas le faire comme certains ont pu déjà nous dire je ne préfère pas.
Exact,
Mais
c'est libre expression.
Vraiment, c'est vrai que ça au moins ça apporte un échange, on va dire un échange d'expérience, un échange de connaissances et ça donne un avis différent, un avis global en fait, c'est ça qui est bien aussi.
Clairement.
Vraiment.
Ça permet de rester ouvert aussi à tout avis et de laisser le jugement au peuple si l'avis est bon ou mauvais. Yes, I.
On continue avec LMS, Living Spiritual.
Yes, I. Yes, I, vivant spirituel. Car il y a la vie de la matière et la vie de l'esprit, la vie spirituelle et la vie physique, où la vie de la matière a une fin, la vie spirituelle éternelle, living spiritual, pour une vie éternelle. Isis, I. Yes, there's a difference between impression and reality, but not the physicality. Everything has its own spiritual morals and lessons. I hope you're listening now. We should feel spiritual, for it is vital. There is no salvation on the physical side. We cleanse we mental, just set the example. Got to have the man of Christ who enter Zion. We live in spiritual, for it is vital. There is no salvation on the physical side. We cleanse we mental, just set the example. Got to have the man of Christ.
We choose this life in just our reason. Oh, yes. He protects us from all confusion. Yeah. Got to listen. I hope you're seeing. There's no escaping the judgment that's coming. Moses gave the warning. Christ gave the teaching. It's time for us to wake up and start living.
We choose to live spiritual, for it is vital. There is no salvation on the physical side. We cleanse we mental, just set the example. Got to have the man of Christ who enter Zion. We live in spiritual, for it is vital. There is no salvation on the physical side. We cleanse we mental, just set the example. Got to have the man of Christ, yeah.
Et ça, je vais faire une petite introduction pour la prochaine. Ça sera une interview de Racines&Culture, un ancien qui vient de Suède et qui est rapatrié donc justement en Éthiopie, qui est allé vivre là-bas et que j'ai rencontré justement au Rototom avec la maison Rastafari, Rastafari House, que le frère Julio d'Italie tient là-bas tous les ans en Espagne au festival Rototom. Donc j'ai pu rencontrer Ras Flaco, Ras Aibi, Ras Julio et de nombreux frères là-bas qui faisaient à manger à Ital, qui raisonnaient, qui partageaient la vie Rastafari, des raisonnements. Aussi le bingi où les gens peuvent voir vraiment culturellement qu'est-ce que c'est Rastafari. Bonne écoute, Rastafari. Hey, I'm with Ras Aibi. Yes, I Ras Aibi. Can you please introduce yourself today?
Greetings, Rastafari, Heart of Love. Okay, I'm on Ras Aibi, originally out of the north, out of Sweden, the last 20 years in Ethiopia, based in Shashimane and also now Arba Minch. I'm here for the purpose of giving some reasonings about food as medicine. Otherwise, I'm a part of the House of Rastafari here. Was last year also I got the invitation this year again, so giving thanks for that. And wow, it's hard to introduce a story in a few minutes, but I am that I am, Rastafari.
Yes, I know. You are producing moringa in Ethiopia. Can you tell I about this thing?
All right. We are a little collective of individuals who started this. We was 4 of I who started this about 4 years ago in Ethiopia, in our region where we live. This is Arba Mensch. And in this area people have eaten moringa, which is called Moringa stonopetala, or locally known as haleko. Yeah, they've been eating this for about 1,000 years or so, but nobody ever thought that foreigners could be interested in this. So we were the first company, first group of people in Ethiopia about 4 years ago who applied for our export license, because we thought that there would be an interest. And there is an interest. It has been slowly but surely growing. And also it creates more economy in our area, because more people have worked within the industry. We was the first, but after us many more people take out licenses and so forth, you know. So it's created a little more work in our area, and it's a good product. Ethiopian quality has also proven to be very good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. Can you explain the benefit of this plant?
Oh. Yeah, the whole plant is a very versatile plant. The whole plant is usable. From the flowers, make a unique, nice tea. We can eat the soft beans when they are young. We can roast them or cook with them. When they are mature, we can eat them, pop them in our mouth and eat them. We can also use them in water purification. We can use the leaves for making leaf powder, or use the leaves fresh. We can also use the bark, even the roots of the trees, but obviously that will break down the tree. So we're using the leaves first and foremost, and the seeds to press oil.
Good.
Yeah, so these are something we have started little by little.
Very good.
Yes.
Very good. Can you tell about your experience here at the House of Rastafari? What do you think about this important space within the Rotterdam Festival?
Yes, you see, I think this thing been going on long before my involvement in it. And the House of Rastafari have a very good and long-term relationship with the organizers of the Rotterdam Festival, and therefore they are given this space to utilize, to share their vibe and to do what they can to highlight the good things in the festival, yeah? And keep a base. We have exhibitions here every year. I'm only here, this is my second year in Spain.
Okay.
So I'm working with the brethren them, but I know them as individuals from longer time than so. And now I'm pleased to be here and also learning to see brethren from Cape Verde, from Spain, here from Portugal, yeah? And I'm glad to see that there is a Rastafari community in the area, yeah? And those things warm my heart, because Jah call upon the young, yeah, they are strong. So we all have works to do here, and I'm glad to see a young generation who have the zeal, the power, the fire, to right the wrongs. Yeah. So I'm glad to be here. Enough thanksgiving for it's not out of my own purposes, but I prepared the way. So I'm here, offering my services to the community while I'm here. Same way.
Very good.
Give thanks, give thanks. Yeah, we're here promoting the Moringa. Yes. We can't stop doing that. We are a group of people. One of my partners, he sadly passed away just a few weeks ago, and we are missing him, but the works must continue. You know, and that was his work. He was one of the original founders of our work group, also Queen of the South Botanical. So for that name, we keep up the works the same way, you know, because we're all in it. So, and we like to promote Ethiopia for the good things that Ethiopia is known for. We also work in the field of music, and we have 3 festivals planned for next year in Ethiopia.
Okay.
In the month of February we have one in Addis Ababa called U-Day Festival,
Okay.
which is an interfaith spiritual festival with various roundtable discussions and reasonings from various faiths, individuals from all over the world, and also a music part, Unite, in the evening, where it's a King Shiloh sound system from Holland, yeah, with their own sound, plus local artists and foreign artists. So far, Pato Banton and some Black Rasta from Ghana. A few artists is booked already, but we are early. And then we have a sound system festival, 2-day sound system festival, the 10th and 11th of February in Lake Langano. Also with King Shiloh and more artists to come. Moreyman and African Simba is confirmed, yeah. And yeah, And then also the Bob Marley birthday, the 6th of February, we are giving our strength to a program that is already existing in Shashamane, where Sidney Solomon and his production team run a Bob Marley birthday party. So we add our things from Addis Ababa, the Youth Day Festival, to that also. So there will be 3 festivals within a week.
Okay.
Even a tour if people is interested around that.
Okay.
And if people is interested in more information, they can look up rastafari.travel.
Okay,
In the web, rastafari.travel.
Okay, nice.
Simple, and it's more information about even prices and more. They can keep up to date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So we have various works, various progress we're doing, and this is part of our getting together. Sometimes we only see them here, and then we move to our fields again and work, and then we meet here next year and so forth. So it's a good time to be here. And we're preparing for good. We're doing good works now, planting seed for the next time. Yeah.
Yes, nice.
So give thanks for the same way, because I know since you're doing you're working with, you have not even presented yourself fully. So, but I know that you're doing some good works with your recordings. Great, keep up the works.
Give thanks.
Yeah. So we're promoting Shashamane also, which is Ethiopia. Since we're trying to promote the Rastafari community there, that it's possible to come there and visit, it's possible to move there still, and keep connected to what is happening, because it is of international interest. Not everybody gonna move there, but it should be every Rastafari man, woman and children interest to keep updated to what is going on. So we're there, we promote, and we have a little certificate here where people can get if they want to promote the fulfillment of the Nabingi Tabernacle, so we can finish it. We have a program with Russ Flacco for the elders. Yes, various projects. People are very welcome if they like to support us.
Very good.
Rastafari, give thanks. Yeah, I hope that answers at least that question.
Yeah, I not. Next question. If you want to tell about self-reliance.
Self-reliance?
Yeah, self-reliance.
All right, give thanks. You brought it up because Marcus Garvey birthday this.
Yeah.
So Marcus Garvey promote that from such time onto this time. So
Exactly.
there is no reason why we should not continue with it. And self-reliance is what bring I as a youth, as one of the things where really bring I to Rastafari also, because we see from early years that the lion them were self-reliant. They didn't depend on Babylon for education, for their daily bread, for many things, and therefore an independent man is a trustworthy man. Yeah, so it's important now for teach and to share, by even forums like this. Yeah.
Give thanks for this speak.
Give thanks for lion.
Yes, sir. Rastafari.
Hi there.
Yes, c'était Racines&Culture, spécialement du festival Rototom, pour parler de l'autosuffisance, parler de la plante Moringa, pour ceux qui connaissent, une très bonne plante. Je vous encourage aussi à aller check le frère sur le link Racines&Culture pour voir un peu son travail. Yes, pour la prochaine chanson, Prince Malakai, Respect.
They only want to bring you down. Some man said them my brethren. When things get rough.
Aussi, j'annonce tout de suite pour la prochaine, ce sera encore une interview qu'on a fait pour Rototom Sunsplash avec Julio, membre de Rastafari House en Italie, où le frère fait un grand travail. On fait un spécial salut pour Julio, Elias, Selassie, Rastafari.
Some man go on like them article. They'll show you their good face, but Jah, he knows their intention is to bring bad vibes in the place. I can't believe their foolish action. Right now, I'm sure I know my direction. Them say good friend better than pocket dunzai. Though you you better understand now. If I respect them, honor your friend. Nobody live like hugging a pen. Respect them, honor your friend, or it will bring problem. Respect them, honor your friend. Nobody live like hugging a pen. Respect them, honor your friend, or you can stay around. And so my good friend say, believe me, wars can never ever end no way. And I know one day you'll be in trouble, oh Lord, and you really, really, really gonna need a good friend. Yeah. You're gonna need a friend, oh Lord. Yeah. Oh Lord, Lord. Don't miss your virgin. Some man, them man no good friend. They only want to bring you down. Some man said them my brethren. When things get rough, they're not around now. I can't believe their foolish action. Right now, I'm sure I know my direction. Them say good friend better than pocket dancer. So you better understand now. If I respect them, honor your friend. Nobody live like hugging a pen. Respect them, honor your friend, or it will bring problem. Respect them, honor your friend.
Respect them.
Nobody live like hugging a
Prince
pen.
Malakai.
Respect them, honor your friend.
Il est 16h06
Or you can stay
sur 107.5 Radio MNE, émission Racines et Culture. C'est les mots, sons et pouvoirs qui viennent contre les murs de Babylone. Avec Julio pour un bon raisonnement et pour une explication de Rastafari
Greeting,
House
Julio.
en Italie
Can you tell
et le travail qu'ils font en
I&I about
Espagne.
the house
Bonne
of
écoute.
Rastafari?
Yes. Greetings, my brother. First and foremost, Haile Selassie I, love and greetings. Yes, giving thanks for the opportunity to block this sound, to reach once and once out there, and to communicate and to share the work that I&I family is carrying on since few years. The House of Rastafari is a project born in 2003 as a result of a vision that the Rotterdam Sunsplash organizers had and shared with I&I brother Ras Jacob, originally from Venice, yes, to create within the festival a place where all once and once interested in Rastafari faith and movement could come and find Rastafari people, Rastafari books, information, culture, lifestyle, yeah, in order to come and meet this way of living. We know Rotterdam Sunsplash is a reggae music festival. Reggae music comes out of Rastafari, yes, comes out of Nyabingi.
Yes,
Nyabingi is the foundation of reggae music. So it is good that Rotterdam Sunsplash organizers in the early 2000s, they express the will of creating a Rastafari space within the festival. So we could say that the House of Rastafari is more than just a tent 5 by 5 meter square in which you can find books. It is a meeting point for many ones and ones coming from different places of the world to come and experience the vibration of Rastafari, So it's not something that only I and I can really experience. It's something that all those that come here, and they give them appointment, they give each other appointment in this place, you know. All those people could take advantage of that, because you could go to a reggae festival and don't find Rastafari, but if you come to Rotterdam, you will find a space in which many ones and ones can come, yes, and sit down. If you wanna reason with a brethren, you will have a brethren to reason with. Yeah. If you want to read a book, you will have some book, because we have many booklets, we have many publications that you can read and consult. Some of them you can even buy and take back at your house, yes, and keep your own meditation and build your own culture. Yeah. So it is good that this project is carrying on since 13 years, yes, and it is growing every year. It is growing because we don't have only one tent in which you find these activities, but we have also conferences, yes, panels, Rastafari seminars, talking about Rastafari evolution, Rastafari history, subject as dreadlocks, italivity, as the origins of the faith, yes, the evolutions of the faith. So we sit down for 1 hour in the Reggae University camp, yes, and we meet the public, we meet the people, and we talk to them, and they extend questions because them is curious. They have their own curiosity, they have their own questions that maybe they carry into their heart, they want to express. And this is the place in which maybe they can do that. Yes, for many people this is the first opportunity to meet a Rasta man or a Rasta woman. Yes, so that's why we give thanks for the opportunity to have this space, to run this space, yeah, and try to make the best out of it. Also, let me say that in order to fulfill this work, we create a team that is not a local team, but is more an international team. So we, as coordinator and organizers, come from Italy, but throughout the year we work to create a group, yes, linking with brethren from Spain, brethren from Jamaica, from Ethiopia, yes, people from France like the Ayman, yeah, people from Europe, all nationality meet up at House of Rastafari. Yes, we have our yard, we cook our own food, we bring a kitchen, a fridge, yes, because you know that Rasta want to eat Rasta food. It cannot be really in a place where you have to eat for 15 days shop food or regular restaurant food. With all due respect, we have our own way of life, our own way of cooking, and we want to be comfortable because, you know, the temple, your body, that's what we call the body, the temple of the spirit. Exactly. You know, you must be treated good, properly. So you have to feed yourself ital and vital, yeah, in order to have that energy, yeah, the energy that will enable you to fulfill this work, yeah, and to speak to a man with a positive attitude instead of with a grudge, you know, instead of being dumb, you know. So if you eat good, you will perform good. Yeah, that's why we carry the food. That's why we have brethren and sisters in cooking. Yeah, preparing the food, preparing ital juice. Yeah, because ital is vital, you know, and we are what we eat. So this is also part of the House of Rastafari. Yes, conferences, books, art exhibition, picture exhibition. Yes, the camp, the ital cooking, giving thanks, and with what we do here, we try to help also humanitarian project in Africa and in Jamaica and where is needed. Yeah, through the years we have been helping school and nursery and hospital, medical centers in Ethiopia. Yes, in Kenya. This year we helping the elders in Jamaica, the ancients in need. Yeah, so we're fundraising. Yes, yeah, to send them some money.
Good.
Giving thanks. So this is House of Rastafari, more or less.
Yeah, good, very good. Give thanks. The next question. I know you are working closely with Ras Flacco. Can you tell us about the collaboration with the DVD, the project, the invitation? Can you tell us about that?
Yes, my brethren, give thanks for this question because, you know, I have to come together as a family in this new creation. Yes, Rastafari is the awareness and the creation of this new generation. Yes, of people guided by His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I.
Yes, sir.
So it is good when you grow to have some elders around you. Yes, because first and foremost you have to look into yourself to grow as a Rastafari. But it is better to have somebody around you that will show you the way, that will show you the path. Yes, because that will make it kind of easier. Yes, you will grow more strong because you will have somebody that has gone already through the straight and narrow before you, so can give you the right direction.
Yeah.
That is important. Yes,
Guidance.
the right guidance. Yes, because Rastafari is not a secret. Yeah, it's something that you know it grows from inside, but it's shine outside. So it's not something that you keep hidden into a box. Yeah, at one point when it grows to a level, it will grow out of you and shine. Yes.
Yeah.
So Ras Flacco Tafari is one of those person that is working with all energy to strengthen the movement. Yes, through intellectual works, publications, yes, interviews, documentaries, and practical help, economical help to the elders.
Yes, sir.
He is the vice president of World Sound and Power Collective, yes, no-profit organization based in the US that collect funds for the elders in need. And Ayman and Ras Flacco are in link since few years, and what it was initially a relationship between a younger Rastaman and an older Rastaman, yeah, has become a kind of working partnership.
Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
that I'm really thankful for. So I help Ras Flacco with editing of book of Wise Mind publication, graphic works, yes, and we do interviews together. We do writings, we do articles. Yes, we try to make Rastafari be fruitful. Yes.
Yeah.
And so Ras Flacco Tafari come and visit my yard as well. We spend time together. Yes, I have the opportunity to invite him, you know, on behalf of the House of Rastafari.
Yeah.
Yes, so this is the second year that he is coming here in Spain, and he's coming as a main guest, as a main speaker. Yes, and this is all to strengthen the cultural side of Rastafari, but also to strengthen the humanitarian side of Rastafari, as I said before. Yes, sending help to the elders. So this year, because we try to do always new things, you know, we try to do always new products. This year we launched a documentary called Rastafari to the World, from the roots to the future. That is indeed a reasoning with Ras Flacco Tafari and Rasaibi, because Rasaibi is an ex-elder brethren, original heading out of Sweden, but living as a repatriated Rastaman in Ethiopia since 2000. So now it's 16 years that he's living in Ethiopia, between Addis, Shashamani, and now Arba Minj. So Rasaibi Tafari, after being involved in music for many years, decided to go down to Ethiopia, but is a next link for Ayman, is a next elder figure for Ayman. So we are always in connection. I go and visit him in Ethiopia, spend many time in his yard, yeah, as well as him coming to my yard in Italy. So it is a connection, yes. So I thought it would be a good thing to put their testimonies into a DVD. So that's why we launched this Rastafari to the World. That is a double DVD. Is almost 3 hours of reasoning in which we touch different levels. yes, talking about the history and evolution of Rastafari movement from the early days, yes,
Yeah.
when Rastaman was considered the outcast, was considered the scattered, yeah, was considered the last one of society, yeah, Eimafi live in the jungle. There is no other place for him to live because police is searching for him. Yeah, Rastaman cannot pass through the main road. He will have to take the back road. Yes, otherwise he will go and face brutality from local society, harassment from police, and so on. So we are talking about the origins of the faith, the African heritage, the slave trade, the Back to Africa movement, the revelation of Haile Selassie I, so the early Rastafari pioneers, yes, Leonard Howell, Dunkley, yes, so the early communities, Pinnacle, Bakawal, the Rastaman scattered around, how was the life in the camps, in the Rastafari camps in Jamaica at that time, and the Black Card Man, how was the life up in the hills, all these kind of things that Ras Flaco and Ras Aibi show I and I through these testimonies.
Yeah.
Yes. Also talking about more a spiritual level, more a heightful level, not
Yeah.
only upon an historical one, also upon a heightful level, the way in which Rastafari man and woman live in this time, because we are spiritual person. Yeah, more Rastafari is not a religion. Rastafari is spirituality.
Yes, sir.
Yes, it's a network between man and the Almighty, between man and next human being. Yes, it's a connection of faith, it's a connection of empathy with the creation that you have around, yes, and with the people that you have around. So through this heightful insight, Rastaman live in a kind of a different way than many other ones. Yes, it's a life that will take you, yes, on the straight and narrow of one side, but on a wider spiritual journey on the other side. Yeah, it's like you have some guidelines in your life
Yes, sir.
in order to reach a higher level.
Good.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
with humbleness, yeah, with humility,
Honesty.
but you are looking for something that you have never been. That, like His Majesty said, we have to become somebody that we have never been. We have to grow.
True,
You know, we have to step into these new creations. Yeah, as a new human race.
Yes, sir.
So
Very good.
that's why I talk into this documentary about, for example, the concept of heaven on earth, the concept of paradise, where to look for paradise, not up in the sky, but here. So,
Exactly.
yes,
True.
who is Haile Selassie I? Who is Haile Selassie I to I and I Rastafari? What is his teaching? What is his universal power upon a spiritual level? Because we don't work only upon a material level, but also upon a hierarchical level, spiritual level. Yeah,
Yes, sir. Yes,
thoughts are frequency. Yeah, through I and I thoughts and prayers and energies we shape reality.
Yes,
So
sir.
there is all this full meditation that sometimes you don't really find it around, you know, because if you go more deep and deep into yourself
Yes,
and
sir.
into your Beginner's history
Yes, sir.
to share certain kind of reason, you know.
True.
But it is the time now the Rastaman talks about this thing,
Exactly.
about the true power of man,
Yes, sir.
what man can achieve through mind power, spiritual power. Yes, what can you achieve? So Ras Flaco show I and I, Ras Aibi show I and I what is the power of mindset, mind energy, prayers.
Yes,
you know,
sir.
like look, for example, look at ganja thing.
Yeah.
Yes, for all long, Rastaman has been saying ganja free, has been concentrating and focusing mind upon ganja free.
True.
Look at what happened now. Ganja is free. It's getting free always more and more. Look at Jamaica. after all the tribulation, a Rastaman has been always on the forefront for ganja free. And look what happened now. It is going free. You know what I mean? That is like a global power. So imagine if I and I come together and focus on a same objective, or I and I meditation,
Yes,
and mind strength, mind power, and prayers. What can we achieve? A higher level.
And I accomplished that you will.
Higher level.
Yeah.
So that's what we're talking to this DVD. You know, we are very glad that this DVD come out through the efforts of I&I. You know, it's a double DVD, and a very important thing to say is that all the sales go to help the elders in Jamaica. So this DVD, the money will not go into my pocket or into Ras Flaco pocket, but they will go straight to the elders. So that is another reason, you know, to turn on your computer, yes, and put livitycreations.com or write straight to livitycreations@gmail.com, or contact me on my Facebook as Julio or Ras Flaco Tafari or DI as well, and place your order and order your DVD, and for a few euro you will have your documentary and at the same time help the elders. So we give thanks for that.
Very good.
Highly.
Give thanks. If you have a little word for 10-minute overview, it's good.
Yes, Well, I give thanks for all the possibility that I have in this small, a little life I have, to manifest and to share the word sound of Haile Selassie I and the Rastafari family. I can only say that every day I am thankful for what I live. Yes, because I could have gone many other roads, but since a man was a youth, Rastafari showed me the way, Haile Selassie showed me the way. So I humbly follow this path and I walk this path, you know, and I am very glad and comfortable with who I am and what I'm doing and what I try to achieve, you know, because I could have gone many other roads, I could have gone many other levels, but Rastafari picked I even from early age. So I was blessed to meet certain people in life that they show me the levels of Rastafari, yes, and they show me the way out of the spiritual sleep. Yes, because many people is asleep, is spiritually asleep.
True.
Yes,
True.
but when you come into Rastafari through the right people, through the right foundation, through the right example, you enter into a spiritual awakening. Yeah, and you start to see certain things that you didn't see before. You start to eat in a different level. Yeah, you even start to look on a different level. Yeah, you look in a different way. You grow your dreadlocks. You don't trim your beards anymore. Yeah, you start to eat ital, so your body is fit and strong. Yeah, you don't eat certain things. You don't go certain places. You don't go certain places anymore because you have chosen. Yes, Rastafari is not an obligation. Nobody will come to you and say, "Yo, you're obliged to not to do that." Rastafari will show you the way. Then it's up to you. It is up to you. That's what I have taken from the elders. Yes, in my life experience. That is what I have learned going many places to learn about Rastafari since I was a youth. Yes, going Jamaica, going London, yes, going Africa then, because I from Italy is more close to Ethiopia than to Jamaica. So yes, me touch Jamaica sometime, and I give thanks because I had great encounter, because it's important to go to the roots of the faith, yeah, when you want to learn about it. But when more time me go Ethiopia, Shashamane, you know, and sit amongst the elders, you know, and learn about the experience of the pioneers, you know, that they went there, sent from 12 tribes and then sent from Bingi, man from Bobo Camp, and all of them, yes, with a different history. And this is what is very important to know the history, because Rastafari you will not find it most of the time on the bookshelves, in the main library of your town. You will not find it like so.
True.
But you will find it through the history and experience of man and man.
True.
Yeah, in the early time, you know, when Christ was trod in the earth, you would find, you know, the disciples, you know, all of them with a different history. They would give you a strength. They would pass you the tradition. They would pass you the teaching. So this time is just the same. Just the same. So that's why I would say to the people, make up your mind, fix up yourself, and go and meet His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie.
Selassie.
You know, I would say that. Fix up yourself and go and meet the King.
Selassie.
So how you do that? Go and look for Rastafari people. Yeah, go and look for the network that you have with creation. Yeah, so sometimes you have to separate yourself. Yeah, and maybe come out of the town, come out of the city, and to create and to find that better connection with nature, yes, and with the universal energy that is around I and I. So do that in order to look into yourself, go deeper and deeper, yes, open your book of life, yes, and read, and make up your mind, make up your interpretation, and look for the teaching that is relevant to you. Because each one of we have a mission in this time. Each one of us has a job with a capital J in this life. Yeah? We don't only come here to populate this planet. Yeah? We don't only come here just to be numbers on somebody's book. We come here with a personality, with intention. We come here with understanding. We come here with energy. So it's up to I and I how we use this energy.
As a I.
Yeah, man.
As a I.
It's like that. It's like that. So giving thanks for the opportunity to block a sound. So more love, more life. My brother, give thanks again. So from the House of Rastafari 2016, from Beni Kassim, Spain. Yeah, more love, more life, more prosperity, more strength. Yes, in the King Majesty, Haile
Selassie. Let the word of I and I mouth, meditation of I and I heart be accepted on I and I side.
Selassie first, Majesty.
Et on remercie aussi Raz Julio pour l'interview qu'il nous a accordé. On continue avec Prince Malakai. Protect your home.
Good Lord, you see the sun rising over the mountain top. Where how wonderful is that works, yeah. Just like the waves that move from shore to shore. Oh, how beautiful is the earth, yeah. But mankind raging all the time. Nations lose their mind, destroying all of the nature. And yet they million on the computer. So how would life really be if there were no flowers nor trees, and fish were wiped out from the seas? I and I create is a tragedy. So protect your home.
Protect your home. Prince Malakai. Protège ta maison. Essaye. Racines&Culture, 16h33. Je vais encore partager une recette Aital, car ça fait partie de ce qui englobe le mode de vie Rastafari. La partie Aital, la partie de la nourriture saine. Donc, une recette de croquettes végétales. Donc vous prenez 500 g de pois chiches, un peu d'ail, une cuillère à soupe de levure maltée, une cuillère à soupe de farine de maïs, un peu d'épices, ce que vous voulez. La préparation, vous faites tremper les pois chiches une nuit. Vous broyez le tout à l'aide d'un mixeur afin de former une sorte de pâte. Et ensuite vous formez les croquettes à la main, puis vous les faites frire dans une poêle, simplement. Et ça vous donne des belles croquettes bonnes, végétales. Guillaume, qu'est-ce que t'en dis? T'as goûté?
Succulent.
Aïe aïe, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Avec un beau petit proverbe qui dit: mieux vaut une portion de légumes avec l'affection qu'un bœuf gras avec la haine. Proverbe 15, verset 17. Si là. Allez-y.
L'amour apporte l'amour, la haine apporte la haine.
Yeah. Et on est ce qu'on mange.
Yeah, man. Manger de la souffrance apporte la souffrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Et je rappelle encore ce qu'un professeur disait, ce qu'un docteur disait. La règle des 3 V, végétal, vivant, varié. De manger sain, c'est manger végétal, vivant et varié. Aïtal.
Si on veut vivre, il faut manger vivant. Hein.
Yes, I.
Pourquoi manger mort, à part pour mourir?
Yeah, man.
Et on continue avec Midnight Aikaba, avec Desari. Trudging to Zion.
Rasta say me treading it, Zion, treading it, Zion, treading it, Zion.
Et ce sera notre chanson pour finir.
Yes, I.
En espérant que vous serez à l'écoute samedi prochain, 15h30, 16h30 sur radio-mne.com ou sur radio-mne 107.5 FM.
Retrouvez-nous aussi sur Facebook, on a créé une page. Prochainement avec le frère, on compte créer une chaîne YouTube même pour mettre nos émissions en ligne sur YouTube.
Yeah, man. Avec Racines&Culture Radio,
Yes, I.
les interviews,
Des petits montages aussi pour expliquer la culture Rastafari et donner la vie au peuple comme on a dit. Des vidéos comme on a dit aussi.
yeah, man. Avec nos micro-trottoirs aussi.
En vivant et en direct.
Yeah, man.
Racines et culture.
Aïe, aïe.
Restez connectés, Rastafari. À la semaine prochaine.
King Zion is where me long fi go. Yeah, Rasta say me treading it, Zion, treading it, Zion, treading it, Zion, treading it, Zion. Me say me treading it, treading it, treading it, treading it, Zion, treading it, treading it, treading it, Zion, treading it, treading it, treading it, treading it, treading it. They could a aircraft could a be by sea. Still it could a land on mountain to eye for me. Must have featured it as I and I, you and I. Must have featured it as I and I, you and I. Can't work up in no cup cause I'm a ragamuffin. Self-reliant, I just so high cabba feel live. Self-reliant, I just so high cabba feel live. Well, me say, clean up your heart and get your ways, get the ISIS inflicting your tears. No from whence I come and where me I go. Zion is where me long fi go. Zion I. Rasta say me treading it. Zion, treading it. Zion, treading it. Zion, treading it. Zion. Me say me treading it, treading it, treading it, treading it. Zion. Treading it, treading it, treading it, treading it. Zion. Treading it, treading it, treading it, treading it. Zion.